Welcome to Decoding International Brand Part 2.
Look at the modern smartphone lock screen. It is a crowded, chaotic wasteland of generic alerts and corporate promotional spam. Our muscle memory is practically hardwired to clear this digital noise. We swipe, we dismiss, and we mute without a second thought. But every so often, a midnight food delivery alert pops up, and instead of simply clearing it, the person actually stops to read. They laugh. Then they take a screenshot and post that brand message directly to their own social media feed. In a market where attention is the scarcest resource available, getting a customer to perform the labor of ad distribution for you is a massive competitive advantage. So how does a food delivery app convince millions of people to share content from the world's most annoying digital medium? It starts by treating the lock screen as a place for connection rather than a billboard for coupons. This diagram compares a rigid, standard corporate alert with the fluid bubble of a personal text. Zomato optimizes for this space by mimicking the casual intimacy of a message from a friend. They threw out the formal jargon. They stopped sending generic discount codes and adopted the voice of a witty, self-aware companion. They built this persona around a deep cultural fluency. They tapped into deeply ingrained Bollywood puns, hyper-local slang, and everyday humor to disarm the viewer. Traditional multinational brands often rely on sanitized copy that works anywhere but resonates nowhere. By speaking the exact local language of their audience, Zomato turns an invasive interruption into a shared moment of entertainment. Next, they combined that language with exact timing. They started pushing notifications tied to real-time, high-emotion events, like the exact moment a wicket falls in a massive national cricket match. Hitting the lock screen right then makes the app feel alive and reactive, like someone sitting on the couch watching the game with you. Once they proved the model on phone screens, they scaled the strategy into the physical world. They plastered that cheeky, conversational energy onto massive outdoor billboards, capturing a totally different, highly captive audience stuck in heavy highway traffic. Scaling from a 5-inch screen to a 50-foot sign proved this was a unified behavioral strategy that worked across any medium. This consistency created dominant brand recall among a demographic that usually ignores advertising. This network model maps out how one single app distribution point connects to a few initial users. When those users share a screenshot, it becomes a zero-cost endorsement to hundreds of secondary connections. This crowdsourced labor builds a culturally embedded distribution network that delivers better reach than traditional multi-million-dollar ad buys. Modern consumers have developed a near absolute immunity to purely transactional sales pitches. While people often refuse to share advertisements, they will eagerly forward something that makes them laugh. In an era where attention is the most expensive commodity on earth, the brands that win are those that prioritize being human over being a corporation.